Hey guys, and welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. Nah, y'all have definitely seen this before, but guess what? Guess what we're doing? Okay, so basically today, what we're doing here. Ooh, I hope this audio is okay. Whatever. What's happening today is that I thought I would make a cake. I know you read the title of the video, you already know that. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna make a cake because I have successfully completed my first full-time summer-long internship. It was 11 full-ass weeks. Okay, no, it wasn't a full week. It was 4 days a week, but that's basically the whole week. Like, come on. Anyway, yeah, 11 weeks. 4 days a week, basically 5. You know, we'll pretend. 11 weeks, 4 days a week, I finished. I did the whole thing and I'm proud of myself, so I'm gonna celebrate. So before we jump more into that, I'm gonna start the cake process, and then I'll jump into like why I'm proud of myself, because it really sounds stupid because it's not that big of an achievement, but whatever. So I was thinking of what cake to make, and I was like, okay, vanilla and chocolate are too boring. Then I was like, okay, what about like a carrot cake? And then I looked at the recipe, it was too hard. So I settled on, this is kind of weird actually. Maybe it's not, whatever, I don't know. I decided I'm gonna make a lemon layer cake with lemon buttercream frosting. Except I'm not making the frosting, I bought that. Their recipe makes 3 9-inch cake pans. I have 2 6-inch cake pans. We can do this, math. So area is radius squared, so it's 81 divided by 36. 81 times 3, no, the other way around, okay, 243, okay. 36 times 2, 81 times 3 is 243, okay, 243. It's like about a third. So I have to third this recipe, so I don't know how that's gonna go. You know what? This was maybe a bad idea, it's fine. I also wanna mention that several people, like more than one, have asked for some sort of cooking video. So bitch, ask and you shall receive. I'm here, I'm gonna make a cake. I just woke up from a nap. Anyway, I'm off to buy some ingredients, should be quick. We also need more toilet paper. I'm actually really tired. Fuck. I swear to God, I'm tired the whole freaking day until it's time to sleep, and then I'm not tired. Crazy. Bro, that thing happened. You know how the cashier was like the same age as me, and I fucking hate when that happens because it's so awkward, and I'm like, do I know you? Like, I probably know you. Like, we probably went to the same fucking school. And then my card kept declining and I had to use a different card, and then I was like, can I have a receipt? And they didn't hear me, and then he said something and I didn't hear him, and it was just so bad. I was like, yeah, just kidding, it's fine. Got my shit, got everything I needed. And shit, that was only $13. Okay. Hell yeah, let's go home.
Oh, yeah.
You know what, this is not the most secure setup, but hopefully it'll work. 2.5 teaspoons divided by 3. That's 5 halves, 6. Yeah. So the recipe says to electric whisk it, but I'm not gonna do that. Look, it looks so great. In terms of why the frick frack I'm baking a cake just because I finished my internship, let me explain something to you. As far as jobs are concerned, I've never been able to hold one. This is like throughout all of high school, okay? So in high school, I had a couple jobs. I had a job as a gymnastics coach where I did gymnastics. I had a job at this math tutoring place called Mathnasium, you may have heard of it. And I also had like a kind of job, but it was like kind of volunteering for my Chinese school, and I was a TA. For all these jobs, like I didn't like them, but like a lot of people do jobs and like hate it there, but they still do it. But I somehow always managed to like find a way to slip out. Like I always did. So gymnastics coaching, like after a year, I like weaseled my way out of that. Basically what happened was like my boss, or like the coach, the head coach, was like, sorry, your class was canceled. There weren't enough people to sign up. Do you want to coach this class instead? And like, I totally could have. I was definitely free at that time. Like didn't interfere with my schedule at all, but I was like, no, I have something to do like during that time, those days of the week. Like I made it up. I made up an excuse, and I was like, because I was like, this is my way out. Like I could leave and never come back. I also have never had a full summer-long internship. And I'm gonna be honest, when I first started this internship in the beginning of the summer, there were a few times where I was like, this is too much. Like I want out, I want to quit. If you ask my sister how many times I was like, I'm gonna quit, she would be like, yeah, a million. Oh, the million's ready. And that's like nothing against the company or the people I work with. I actually love like the people I work with, and they were so nice to me, but like it was just that like corporate environment and having responsibilities that like made me anxious, and I was like, I can't handle it. And so yeah, the first couple weeks I was like, to my sister, I was like, I'm gonna quit like every other day. But I didn't. I finished my internship, and that's why I'm so excited. And that's why we're bringing cake. Speaking of which, this looks just about mixed up. Love this angle. That's like 2/3. Okay, so now you may have noticed I'm filming this at night, which is kind of weird. I don't usually film at night because like the lighting's all whack, and I like natural lighting and shit, but literally, okay, what is my problem? I only have energy at night, literally ever. It's so weird. I'm tired for the whole freaking day until it's time to go to bed, and then I'm like, can't sleep. Like, what's wrong with me? Mornings, I wake up exhausted, have like 3 cups of coffee, still tired. Afternoon, I hit that afternoon slump, and like I basically pass out. Wake up, work out, and then I'm awake. Like, bitch. And it's like, yes, I don't get enough sleep, but that's because I can't sleep at night. Like, I don't get enough sleep, so I wake up tired, and then somehow the energy finally hits at night, and then I can't sleep, and then I get too little sleep because I can't sleep, and then in the mornings I'm tired again. You see the cycle? It's horrible. A couple videos ago, someone was like, are you okay? You sound like really tired. And I was like, well, yeah, I was really tired, but that's just because I'm always really tired. Okay, add dry ingredients just until combined. 1, 2. You know what I was thinking about the other day? I will admit, sometimes I think I get a little too like college preachy, where I'm like, oh my god, go to college, it'll be so fun, it'll be the best time of your life, like do it, you won't regret it, you'll end up where you belong, everything works out in the end. Like, you know how you kind of get that sense watching my videos, because I low-key do. I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, what am I talking about? Like for real, what am I talking about? Ingredients. Okay, you know how songs, like certain songs that you listen to in a certain time of your life, if you listen to them again, you'll like be reminded of that time in your life, and you'll like feel a certain way about that time in your life. And you know, recently I was listening to some songs the other day from like fall semester of college, and I got like chills. I was like, ugh. And then I was like, oh shit, like did I not enjoy that time in my life? Because it triggers all these memories, and I'm like, shit, like Jesus, like I was sad during freshman fall. And so when I listen to those songs, I get sad, and I'm like, well, shit, guess I didn't love college as much as I thought I did. Like even going into winter and like early January, I was like listening to these songs, I was like, well, I am not any happier. I've been talking this whole time about how I love college so much. And you know, realistically, I think because the time that we were kicked out was also the time that I was like finally getting into the groove. I was finally like really happy, and like I was, you know, strengthening my relationships and everything. And that's when we got kicked out, and that was why I was so sad, and that is why I thought that college was like the time of my life, because I was so sad about getting kicked out. And yes, I remember being sad. I remember being really sad about some things. And yet, I like turn around and I'm like, no, college is the best. Like, go to college. So I made a TikTok, right, about things you should buy for college, okay? It was like innocent, fun, little TikTok action. Follow me on TikTok, by the way. So I was making the TikTok about what you should bring to college, and I think I just included a couple of screenshots from Amazon of like stuff you could buy on Amazon potentially. And then one of the top comments is, oh, Amazon's like a horrible company, you shouldn't buy for them, like you should offer alternatives like small businesses or places like Thrift Up and Upcycle. And I was like, okay, yes, I fully understand your point. Amazon is like not the best company. But I'm also like, people use Amazon because it's convenient and because it's like easy and cheap and fast. The only people who are gonna hurt if they stop using it is the people who stop using it. Because ultimately so many people are still gonna use it that you're not doing anything to actually hurt Amazon, and you're hurting yourself. Unless you could somehow get a collective, like vast majority or like huge number of people to stop using Amazon. Only then is it gonna actually affect Jeff Bezos to the point where he might change. The thing is, people aren't gonna do that because Amazon is cheap, convenient, quick, everything you want. I can make a cameo. I'm making a cake. Why? Hi guys. It's my vlog now. Welcome to Claire Wang's channel. We're discussing why Nina Wang is problematic and you should cancel her. First of all, look at my body shaming. Yeah. And the cakes have cooled. This is what they look like. They are pretty much room temperature at this point. Now I'm gonna attempt, oh God, this is gonna be so hard. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to get them out of the pan, level them, frost. Do I have faith? Let me see if I can like, I don't think anything came out. Yeah, no, it's stuck. Why is it stuck? Bitch, get out. Anyway, yeah, so back to what we're celebrating here, because that's why I decided to fucking make a cake. So what I've kind of learned is like, when I was younger and like I hated all my jobs and I just wanted to quit all the time, like sometimes it's just the reality of the situation, you know? Like I'm sure all the high school and college students watching are like, hell yeah, I had a job that I hated. I think there's a distinction between like jobs you have in high school and then like your career. Anyway, so what I was saying was, once you get into like a career, I feel like that's when you're trying to like, you know, find something you really enjoy. Hopefully it also makes a lot of money. When you start getting into like majors in college and then like what you're gonna do as a career, it starts turning into something you like to do rather something you're forced to do to earn money. I didn't realize that like it was okay that I hated the jobs I was working. I don't know, I for some reason thought that like because I didn't like the jobs that I was working, it would be better to quit than to stick it out because I just like, okay, now this is the part I'm probably gonna mess up. Oh no. Do you see this cracking that's happening on top? Actually, can I fill it in with frosting? Is that a thing? Will that help the structural integrity? So what have we learned today? I think that I learned that I'm bad at baking. Just kidding, I already knew that. And you know, more broadly, I think we learned that, you know, sometimes you won't like things in life and you just have to stick it out and deal with it. Ultimately, it's good for you. I think it helps you grow as a person. It will help teach you how to deal with hardships in your life. And you shouldn't just quit something just because you don't like it. Yeah, it's not that good.